Hello Vampire Army, this is Ben from Ben's Videos, and today I'm going to have to use one hand for this video, I'm sorry. I don't have my person down here, but yeah, this is a very good video, guys. Today we're unboxing and setting up Dead Humor this year. This should be an interesting video. So I'm going to start setting it up now. So now let's get this thing open. We unboxed Screaming Reaper the other day, which was a pain in the mother load. That was like, that took like, so here we go. Here's Dead Humor. This one should not be nearly as hard. Here's the instructions. That should be first. Here's the entire thing of the stuff. There we go. So let's So here's the packaging for the animatronic. This one also has zip ties. What a pain in the butt. This actually might be worse with the zip ties. Thank God I have scissors. Oh, but they're hair clipped scissors. That's the worst part about this. They're hair clipped scissors. I can't get like a pair of scissors you'd use in school or something. Too bad. But I have to use the hair scissors. They use that like a barber shop that only are used to cut hair. Because those are the only scissors I could find. Used them in the last video as well. I don't think I was gonna get Dead Humor, but here we are. He is probably by far my favorite clown animatronic of 2026. Besides maybe Crackles and I don't know about Carnival Creeper, but he's better than Wind Up Wally and Whirling Wendy. They're just hot garbage. They don't do anything for me. Whirling Wendy is not as bad. It really is Wind Up Wally for sure, but still is pretty bad. There are some animatronics that are just weird and I don't want to purchase. Carnival Creeper is mid, okay? And there are just some really weird ones that don't have anything to do with Halloween. There is a couple that do fit the theme. There are only two that fit the theme of the spirit. One I do like and one that's okay. So the one that I do like the most actually this year, yes, I think you all like Freddy the most, but I don't go with the side display because that's not what I think is the main part of the theme. The side display is just a little display at Spirit. It's not anything major like, it's not major like the big display up front. I know that Nate guy likes Wind Up Wally. Let's just get this opened. But back to unboxing this animatronic here. So, oh God, I'm gonna get another pair of scissors. These ones are not working out. Yeah, these scissors just cannot cut through things that well. Unless I can somehow get these. I don't have a pair of like elementary school scissors from like I could use because maybe he's coming upstairs to get some. But oh, I'm gonna break this. Is what I'm going to do. There we go. We got some actual scissors now to actually cut. Yeah, that's much better. there we go. Got the little pieces out. I mean, we were gonna say, like, what on God's green earth are we doing here? But anyhow, we are actually able to snip out of these now. Come on. Oh yeah, there's another wire here. All right. Here's the little thing here, the piece. And then here comes some easier cutting things here. Shoot, there we go. All right, there we got it out of the thing. Now it's in another zip tie that shouldn't be nearly as bad. But just a little cut, and then we got it out. And now we got the best part here, the actual body and piece to the actual prop. And there are little things on the back of this too. How many wires are there? Is my question. Why do they need to be so complex with these? And this is an online only animatronic, so you cannot get this in the stores like Michael Myers, for example. Just give me an example. If I'd give you a bad example, Wind Up Wally. I almost bought Harvey Carvey this year, but I wanted more jump scares to the haunt this year. Since last year didn't have enough jump scares, like, yeah, I didn't buy really much last year in terms of animatronics, because last year's was very mediocre and didn't have big scare factors. So here is the body, or the head, whatever you want to call it. But first we're going to read the instructions and how to set this thing up, and we'll start from there. Yeah, we have different sections of the Mortimer Manor. It isn't one you think it would be. There will be a little part with clown stuff. Well, we might not set them up this year. I have no idea, but yeah, that would be the garage if you want to do that. So here is the actual instructions. There's the parts here. Let's get this set up. So here's the little thing right here. But we of course need to start with step one, which is pieces. Here we go. There's some, that's C. We need A. That's A. Okay, so A goes right here, I think. Yeah. If it's gonna snap on here. Just give it a second. It will snap on, I promise. There's the first piece snapped on there. And then the second one, we need our B piece that goes right above, which makes it very simple. It's sort of like setting up a jumping spider. You could say I might get green jumping spider as well if I have left over money for it, because again, this haunt is focusing more on jump scares this year. And then our C pieces, those should be very simple as well. I don't think it really matters where you put them. As long as they click in, it's fine. Like, yeah, it has to snap. Yeah, wait a second. There we go. There's that piece. And then this one goes right over here. There we go. There's our little piece there. And then we have this little red thing right here. Shows in the instructions. I don't know what it is, but don't know if it does anything at all. I wouldn't mess with it though. So here we go. On to step 5, which is, I think, wires. God. Yeah. Actually, here. It's just the little things. I don't know what this is. there should be a thing to plug this into. Yeah, the body part where, yeah, foot. So let's put the other pieces on to here. So we got the E. So here are all the pieces. So starting with this piece, this should go right in. Unless it somehow, oh yeah, there is foam on this. That's of course my best friend. Just kidding, it's my worst enemy to have a piece of foam on the thing when I'm trying to do builds. They probably do that so it manufactures more cleanly. The reason why you might not be seeing as many videos as you've been seeing is either there is too much going on or something else. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell into detail, but your favorite animatronic of all time, of course. I have asked the question of who's better, Forest Demon and Barnyard Butcher. Most of these people have answered Forest Demon, but it's only been 4 people, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's a trick question for some of us that don't like Forest Demon. And some of us who don't like any of these animatronics at all. There's the foam, we got it out. Gee whiz, that was not fun, but now we can clip the piece on, so here we got it. This should be able to just click in, I think. Unless this, oh god, there we go. Got it, the clip. That was easy. Now we got another piece. Oh darn. God damn. This is always the worst. Gotta add another one of these. I have to use the scissors and cut it out, which took like 2 minutes, but this might take longer. Unless I can use my fingers and wait, I can use these skinny ones, but here, try doing this. Hope there are no more pieces after this with any black foam like this. You can tell me in the description or a comment. You can tell me in the comments below if the original Dead Humor, because I don't remember if he did. Your 2013 Dead Humor. By most of you probably won't even start going to Spirit like until like 2018, 2019, 2020, somewhere around there, because all this stuff now we don't see as much of. Like, we've had Jumping Spider for like forever, so he's more of a easy to put together prop, but animatronics like, but oh, we could have just done that too. But here's the face, guys. Here's the sculpt. It's a good face. It looks exactly like the one in 2013. Maybe different. I can't really tell the difference between it. It was a really good animatronic. I for sure am happy they returned a Dead Humor. I do want them to return Forest Demon or Barnyard Butcher big time, but this guy definitely makes the list. I did want them to return this guy too. Okay, guys, let's get this thing. Oh, okay, there is another foam piece in the inside that is never fun. And then we will show you the actual demo of the animatronic. Let's get this piece out. So the foam piece is just pain in the butt, isn't it? Like, the foam shouldn't be that hard, but they make it that way for some reason, which doesn't make any sense, but it just doesn't make any sense. It would make more sense if the makes no sense. Could just not add any foam, but they have to do that. This one is very much easier, just more set up than. Stop it. There we go, got the thing out. Now we can set this thing up on the piece, which should be a piece of cake. Not a thing in the coffin. But first, let's connect these two wires, since that's always can be something hard. These easy props like jumping spider, I don't concern as much about, but still want to do a good job of, because this one has pretty much the same mechanism as jumping spider, just a different prop and a better one. Any of us were alive in 2013 when we saw the clown train. It was fantastic. I liked it. It was my favorite year spirited clowns, except there were other clowns in other years, like 2018 with Hugs the Clown and 2019 with Waving Wally. So those were some other good animatronics that hit the Spirit Halloween Hall of Fame animatronics, if you want to talk sports. You can say Hall of Fame or Hall of Shame for some of these props that suck, like Wind Up Wally. And Young He from last year was the worst, I think, licensed animatronic. As it goes for license, it goes Young He, but regular animatronics, we'd say there are others that rock, that just are the best things ever. This thing is not good. I think I've got it now. So let's get this thing open. Yeah, I've got this. I think. There we go. Got this head put on here. I am gonna, yeah, this is clipped together. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. There it is, guys. Holy crap. sensor. Okay. Probably really good. Keep that right there. Let's put this like that. Perfect. There's arms stretched. Yeah, this is probably not supposed to be like that. So let's cut this since it's not, the other arm's not like that, and it wasn't like that the year we came out. That fixed it. Now it looks like it should. And now the back. Let's get this animatronic in full range. Here we go. The nice thing is about this animatronic, it doesn't need to be plugged in, which I will always take as a bonus. There we go. Fix that part, but now let's get... So now that we're about ready to do the demonstration for this, let's reset and do it. Unless I need batteries, I probably do. Yeah, I do need batteries. So let's get the screwdrivers. Got 2 of these things. I'm gonna try the miniature one first that I use sometimes. Let's test it out. I cannot see a thing under here, but I can still do it, I think. Let's see here. Yeah. Come on, thing. Go on the thing. That hits it. Just screw it. There we go. I don't need to record unscrewing a thing. I think we all know how to unscrew little screws from stuff. I don't think we need to record that. But the person has to do everything. Come on, thing, come out. This thing has to take extra time to... I'm gonna see it work. Let's try the other screwdriver. Wherever the other one might. It might be too small to do it. This should be easier. I unvelcroed the piece. This is so difficult with the screws. They have to do it, make it so complicated. Why does there have to be something? Stop it, stop it. These are being ridiculous on here. This screwdriver is apparently too big, so I have a tiny one that would work better. This little thing right here, more like a lockpick. I don't know if this is gonna work better or not, but you can tell me. This will not unscrew. This is very stupid. I had to make it hard. They had to make it difficult. Unscrew the thing. Wait. Oh, there we go. With all that work, that's what happens. Just had to pull the lift tab. Alright. I'm not gonna stress over that. Pick AA. AAA. Let me get these AAA. Bring the triple. Let's see, AAA. Oh, those are too small, so these take AA batteries. So we're gonna have some. Let's see. There's one. There's two. Excuse me. There's three. And there's four. Yeah, and there's four. So now we'll deal with this later. Let's put the thing back on the thing. And now, wait, nope. And we are screwing it back in place. And then we will Velcro this back the way it's supposed to be. Perfect. Now we can get the Velcro back where it was originally. So, well, they really did the good job with returning this. Probably out of all props, being one of the best out of a couple years ago. They did not. They could have done this in 2024, but oh well, they didn't. 2024 was a excellent year for animatronics. If they could have done this 2 years ago, it would have been good, but I was hoping they would have done all the major clowns, like Hugs the Clown. I can't remember. Was Towering Clown there that year too? It might have been. I don't remember. But here we go. Let's get the animatronic moving. Let's turn on the animatronic here. If he wants to reset himself.